If this reading found you, it's either going to be for you or it's just going to be a drama story. What I see coming into play here is we have a feminine, does not equate to gender, who is honestly getting out of a very difficult situation and it's very combative in their life. And it seems like this is fated and it has to kind of move forward. Whatever this is, it wasn't easy for this person, but I do feel like fate, this is again fated. Fate stepped in and drop kicked this away. They may be going through a breakup of a one-on-one relationship. It doesn't always have to equate to romance, but I'm seeing that this is breaking apart a very painful relationship. There's a lot of physical movement that's happening in this, a lot of physical fear that's happening in this. And I see this feminine absolutely terrified of what the other part of this could even pose to them. So it's like the attacks, the threats, the danger, the waiting for smear campaigns to come into play. I do feel like in some cases, yes, this may be what was supposed to be a romantic relationship, but in many others, this just feels like a power struggle between two people. Somebody who's very caring and somebody who wants to just ruin that. And I'm seeing that whoever's the attacker in this, they're not going to be able to get to this feminine. They're just not. It seems like authority figures are stepping in, law is stepping in, and like this person over here is terrified, but they are massively protected. And it also seems like there's going to be a little bit of, yes, a spat, a fight, but also it's not going to be anything that reaches the feminine. Like, they get to stand up. They get the victory in this. They get the sense of resolution in here. And I see that this is actually leading towards peace, honesty, truthfulness, a better connection in their life. I see them dropping their guards down the road. Getting away from this and healing from whatever this situation is going to open up the grounds for a better connection in their life. It's going to be honest, very protective, very curt even. Like, if anything tries to come around this, it's going to be damaged. I'm also seeing that there is a lot of independence in this connection for the future connection, not the one that's being walked away from. And I'm also seeing that it's not really welcomed by the feminine at first. They're hesitant to get anywhere near this agreement because of the previous situation. But I'm also seeing that their consistency, because this is a card of consistency, of authority, of protection, of taking action. They are going to start to let their guard down and let this be what it is, which is a different kind of a union. It's something that's illuminated through time. It's not going to be present immediately. And again, this happens after a healing period. And what I'm also seeing is the tests that are coming in from the feminine with this. If I put these two together, look at this. It's a guy on the card. It's the King of Swords. What do you want? So the King of Swords is holding steadfast and looking forward. And this one over here is like, well, look at this over here. What about this? I know it's kind of silly to see in this moment, but that's kind of how I'm reading it right now. And they're doing it as a test to kind of keep their independence. They don't want to be confused again. They don't want to be lost again. And this person is more than willing to be like, nope, it's what this is. Not playing around. Nope, it's not a game. So then it goes into, well, okay, here we are with that. I guess this can stick around. Sure. I guess I can rely on this. I guess I can trust this. And then they just kind of let themselves meld into this. Healing is definitely going to be part of the process. So I hope this finds you well. Let me know how it turns out. And thank God you got away from that old garbage, eh? Talk to you soon.